Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your Year Ahead 2022 reading. Spirit. So, I'm going to work on the cards and we'll have a little chit chat while I'm setting up. So, here's how it works. I'm going to take, I'm going to make 12 little piles, one for each month of the year. And then we're going to go through and check out the energy for each month. Just for you. I think it's a great idea. Spirit. So, also, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay. Also to let you know, I was talking about in my last video that, I was starting a business, right? Finally starting up a tarot business. Well, the website is up and running. Oh yes, that's right. So, NancyRichmondTarot.com. Go have a peek. Go have a look around. There's not a ton. Because I'm going to have to add stuff gradually, but I've got my readings up there right now. So I offer two types. I think I'm going to add in a couple more. I'm not sure. But right now I've got like general readings. So, you know, what's going on with my life kind of thing, or, you know, specific questions you want answered, right? So there's general reading, and then there's year ahead reading. Yeah. So if you like this reading and you like the style and you want to see what's ahead for you personally, Spirit, then that might be something you might want to look into booking. So there's that. Okay, so here's a question. I haven't posted anyone else because I just sort of came across this info as I was doing my stuff. What do you think about love readings? I think I'm going to incorporate them into like sort of a monthly thing as well. Spirit, for the collective, right? Like on my channel. But I'm thinking about doing specific love readings for people. Like, so you can book a personal reading specific to your love life. I think that might be a good idea. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. And another thing I think I'm going to pull in, which is kind of a cool idea, kind of a cool concept, is past life reading. Spirit. So how it goes is like, say you've got like something big going on in life, right? Like say, I don't know, you know, my analogies, I'm gonna make shit up, right? So let's pretend you're, I don't know, you're thinking of selling your house, okay? It's a big thing, right? So, well, no, I don't even like that example. Let's say you want to start a new business, because that's one of my favorite things to do. So let's say you do that, right? Then we would look into the past life. That would give you some good insight of what's happened to you in a past life that you can pull into this life pertaining to that particular subject that you need sort of some guidance on. So you're getting guidance from yourself, from a past life. How cool is that? Tell me what you think of that. Put a comment down below because I would love to know. Okay, now it's all about you. Okay, so now we're going to look at January. First card up, we have, wait a minute. Oh, the Empress. Sorry, at first I was thinking, wait a minute, that doesn't look like, what's her face there, High Priestess, because it's not, it's the Empress. And we have the Hanged Man. We have Moon and Leo, heroism. Let your inner hero out. We have Awakened Spirit, desire to change. Ooh, we have Vision. And we have Marriage. Well, isn't this interesting? Okay, so we got Empress and Hangman energy. So the Empress energy, this is about creativity, fertility. Quite often, especially in this reading, I'm getting abundance with this. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, we're going with it. And I could see that totally coming in here. I think abundance in this case, though, I think is going to be more around people and relationships I'm feeling. But of course, depending on what your situation is, take it to suit that. Anything that doesn't resonate, of course, you leave behind. The Hanged Man, this is telling me that something different is coming to you in January. It's something where, like I said, I think you're planting the seeds for something, or setting an intention is what I'm getting from that. And what I'm also getting is that, okay, so this desire to change card, this is telling me that you want to change something. And I have a feeling it's probably around relationships, but we're just going to run with that for fun, for an analogy, right? So let your inner hero out. This is something that you're going to have to do to make this thing happen, because we have vision and we have marriage. Marriage could actually be a marriage. Like you could be getting engaged or getting married or whatever. But this is more like, to me, it's around a partnership or relationship, right? So it's you, because the vision card with this Hangman card, this is looking at or questioning what it is that, like, what do you want? Okay, so Empress and marriage, what is it that you actually want, right? With the Hangman and vision, it's almost like whatever, like, you would have pictured or thought of or focused on in the past, you might need to change your perception on that. And I think you'll find you have more success for whatever this is in January. When we move into February, we have the moon. We have the Two of Swords. We have eclipse in Cancer, and it's acceptance, an emotional phase or domestic development. Okay. We have spiritual evolution, set your heart free. We have adaptability, and we have privileged lady. Privileged lady in this, I'm feeling like this is honing back to that Empress energy. The moon, okay, the moon and the set your heart free or whatever, the moon in here, I'm thinking is things coming to light. You getting some information, you finding out something. Yeah, so it's information either coming to you or coming to light. Sometimes it's got that trickster kind of energy where like people or someone was hiding shit from you. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like it's more like not a revelation, but oh my God, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like something you discovered. It's more of a discovery. Okay, that's a better way to put it. And this is around emotions. This is an emotional phase. And I think because of the Two of Swords, this is around making decisions or choices. And with this whole thing, it feels like you're a little hesitant. Maybe whatever's come up with this moon card, whatever you found out, you're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, in January, I thought I knew what I wanted and I set my intentions or whatever. And this has put me on the path that I want, but it's not exactly how I expected it. This is where you've got to be adaptable. You have to change it a little bit. Like with that Hangman energy back in January, yeah, you can look at things now from a new perspective or a different perspective, but be open to discovery. Yes, that's it, my friends. Be open to discovery in February. I like it. Okay, March. We have the Hermit. We have the High Priestess. So that's some interesting energy. Okay. Eclipse in Aries. Collaboration. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Oh. We have Divine Will. Let go of fear. We have Endurance. And we have Sudden Wealth. I'm going to tell you right now, this isn't necessarily about money. It could be, right? This could also be in the form of wealth, as in an abundance of relationships, an abundance of, oh my God, what's the word I'm looking? I'm like losing my words today. What the hell, right? Resources, people, support, that kind of thing. Here's the thing. It feels like, again, when I was talking in February about, you got to be a little adaptable. Things may not show up exactly as you expected. This is where the let go of fear, okay, and your endurance card, along with compromise, this is February energy flowing into March. You've got to come out of this hermit mode. I think what happened in February is you kind of retreated from whatever this was to take stock. But with this High Priestess card, what I'm feeling is that you got a little too wrapped up in the figuring out and working things out in your head and even in your heart without taking action. And that's what's needed. It's when you go from inaction to action that you see things start to change. And like I said, it's about having that adaptability as well, right? Being able to compromise with whatever situation or whoever you're dealing with, okay? So that's very much the energy in March. April, we have the Devil. We have the Moon. We have Sun and Scorpio, passion, a passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. We have eternal union. New love is forming. Yeah, this is around a relationship for sure. Influence, and we have house. So the influence and house, I'm feeling this is around house and home. This is definitely a relationship thing. The new love is forming. This could be a new person, or this could be a new look on life, lease on life with you and your existing partner. Remember that for a second. Here's why. Okay, out of the gate, we got the Devil and the Moon. So the Moon showed up again. In the first instance, when we were back in February, remember how I said you find out something, there was that discovery, right? It wasn't terribly, like it wasn't a bad thing. It was just, oh, like I'm not sure about this. I think more shit comes out in April. That's why we got the Devil card. This could be you find out that your partner, I don't know, it has a gambling addiction or has cheated on you or whatever. There's something about within your relationship where something pops up. And it started bubbling up in February. It didn't feel too bad, but by April, it's like, oh, like I think that when we went from February to March, it was like, I don't know, it felt like, okay, yeah, you got to kind of move forward and, let go a little bit and come out of that hermit mode. But I wonder if your spidey senses were tingling at that time. And that's why you were sitting in that hermit mode a little more. So as you're going through the first few months in 2022, remember that, right? If you're finding yourself withdrawing a little and hermiting, right? If you're doing a lot of thinking and check in with your gut. Check in with your spidey senses and see what they say. Because that could be what brings out this Moon card Devil energy in April. So something to be mindful of. May, we have, that's the High Priestess. I'm not used to this deck, so sometimes cards, I'm like, which one is that? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. We have Sun in Virgo, Endeavor. You reap what you sow. We have Clear and Activate. Create some sacred space. We have Indecision. And we have Despair. Okay, I think May is going to be a bit of a rough patch. Here's the thing. I've got the High Priestess and I've got the Eight of Cups. Right off the bat, what was coming through is High Priestess is you actually listen to your gut, okay? And tapped into your intuition, and it told you need to make some changes. It could be as final as walking away from a situation, and if not, then it's making sure that as you work with your partner, how do I put this? It's like you have to make sure that you take care of you and that you don't ignore your spidey senses, which is that High Priestess energy, right? The reap what you sow. This is saying to me, okay, first of all, look at the situation, okay? And this is going to sound harsh and I don't mean it to, okay? This is just to make you aware. When something like that comes up and we're dealing with a tricky situation, a good thing to do is to step back, okay, and ask yourself, did I contribute to any of this? Was I an enabler, right? Were the warning signs there and I ignored them, right? That's going to be important for you in order to move forward, okay? So if you and this person, you work things out and it's like, yeah, okay, buddy says, I'm not going to gamble anymore. I'll go to Gamblers Anonymous. You can monitor my bank account. You can take my credit cards, whatever, right? Okay, cool. That's fine. But if you don't come together on this as a team to work through this, then the despair card things are not going to work, and it's just going to get worse. The indecision card, this is you sitting here going, what am I going to do? Right? Trying to figure out how you want to move ahead. 8 of Cups, should I stay or should I go? This is the kind of energy you're going to be sitting in May. And I mean, this is also not to everybody's situation, right? And so the point is that if it's not a relationship, it could be a job. Like this could be you and your manager, right? It could be that kind of information. Like the Devil card, if it's a business or a work situation, it could be that, yeah, you know, your boss said, oh yeah, you do all this work and I'll get you a promotion. Then they fuck you over. That's the Devil card. Okay. So keep that in mind. Now, maybe things picking up in June. We have the Fool. I usually love that energy. So let's see what came out with it. The Hierophant. Okay. Let's see where this goes. Sun and Gemini, communications. Hone your negotiation and relationship skills. Okay. Love and Light. Act with care. We have Discovery. Use that word a couple times. We have Distant Horizons. I think that what you're going to find in June is that you do make that decision to move forward, okay? Whatever that looks like for you. And it's feeling a lot better than it was like through the first part of 2022, okay? So you're feeling better. The Hierophant, this is you getting some structure around this situation. This is you clarifying. This is you making plans. This is you, like I said, putting a structure into place. I'm feeling that very much. Hierophant card to me is a lot about structure. Hone your negotiation and relationship skills. Oh yeah. So as you're dealing with whatever people are involved in the situation, make sure that you are communicating in a clear and effective manner, and be kind when you do so. Okay. So that's a big thing. The Discovery card and the Distant Horizons, I'm going to put this together. The Discovery card is if you, once you make that decision and make the plans and do what you need to do, if all goes well and you've done the good communication and you're kind to the person and you show them a little empathy and everything, I think this is telling you that you're going to find that this will take you to some really good places. This can get you into a much better situation, is what I'm getting. So it would be like, so let's say we'll take that job analogy, right? So it's like, okay, so you call your boss on it, right? And you say, hey, you know what? I just want to talk to you about something. I'm a little confused. I'm a little worried because remember when we had that conversation, I said I'd do this project, and you'd look at how, and then they come back and they go, oh yeah, when I said that, the budget, I had a big budget then, and now, with the budget cuts, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So it's not that they ditched you completely and just fucked you over. Now, that could also be them covering their asses, but it could just be life was crazy and I didn't mean to upset or hurt you, right? Oh, wait, I was just about to look at, wait a minute, that's June. July. Okay, sorry, I'm a little crazy today. Like every other day, right? Okay, before I look at the summer, here's what I want to tell you. So I'm telling all the signs. So as I was practicing on this spread to do all the videos and everything, the year ahead spread, I'm doing this a little bit differently than I normally would. So I wanted to do a dry run and just see how it went, right? So I just did kind of a general reading. I don't know if it was for myself or like everyone in the universe kind of thing, but I was just, reading the cards and seeing how things flowed. So here's the thing. July, August, and September were fabulous months. And I got the feeling that July, August, September were going to be really good for everybody. It has not panned out that way so far. But most of the signs is looking really good in the summer. So keep that in mind. Oh, the other thing I'm going to say before I get into that is, if there's anything in here where you're like, okay, I don't like that. I don't like that energy and I don't like that possibility. Energy is fluid, right? This is me just giving you a snapshot of what I'm feeling, what I'm picking up, okay? The communication I'm getting, this is the energy we see coming in. You don't like it? Change it, right? Make different decisions. This is for you to be aware of what may be coming up, right? Nothing is set in stone, and you always have the power to change these things. Okay, now put that out there, right? Because, you know, sometimes when it's a kind of rough reading in a little bit, you're like, we want to end off on a positive note. So as we move into July, it's looking pretty positive because you have the sun. I love that. You can never go wrong with the sun. 9 of Cups. What a great combination. I'm feeling so much better for you now, let me tell you, Virgo. Okay, next card, Moon and Sagittarius. This is discovery, freedom, and adventure. Oh, that sounds good. Ooh, birth of creation, potential growth. It's like the tide is turning. Oh my God. Okay, this is interesting. We have protection and we have concern. Okay. Here's what I'm getting. The Sun card and the 9 of Cups. Like, this is the cutest combination ever. This is literally, like, life is so good. Things work out. Things are beautiful. You're feeling good. You're looking good. Everyone's happy. It's like, yeah, life is awesome. Okay, so July already is feeling a hell of a lot better than like January through May. Okay, June wasn't too bad, but yeah, the first few months is like, all right. Here's the thing. We've got freedom and adventure. We have growth. There is a lot of potential in July. Okay. So that's fantastic. Whatever you want to do in July, whether it's, you know, now you've sorted out the relationship shit, or you sorted out your boss and your promotion, you sorted that shit out. Now the world is your oyster in July. Here's what I'm going to say. We have protection and we have concern. It's feeling to me like, just because of, I get imagery a lot from these cards. These cards are beautiful, by the way, the Kipper ones. They're new to me, so I'm having so much fun. Actually, so's this whatever deck it is. Okay. Oracle of the Radiant Sun. That's it. So I give them a little plug. Anyway, so what I'm feeling is like, this is an older male, as you can see, very visual, and where it's protection or concern, sorry, and with a protection card, there's somebody watching over you going, I like that things are better. I like that you're doing good, you're feeling good, whatever. And I want you to be successful. I want you to be happy, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to keep my eye on you. That's it. You're going to have someone looking over you. And because I'm just getting a chill. Fuck. Okay. Could be someone in spirit. Okay. So it could be, because I just really got this huge energy from my dad, actually. Oh my God. A little verklempt. All right. Thanks, Dad. So it could be someone like that, like a fatherly figure looking over you, whether here on the earth plane or in spirit. Okay. So someone's going to be watching over you, and it's in a really good and loving way, not a controlling, you're not doing what I told you to kind of, you know, annoying dad way. Okay. So that's that. August. Oh, these cards are looking so much better. I love this. Okay. We have the Star. And we have the Lovers. We have Eclipse and Capricorn. New direction. Reevaluate success. I really like that card. No, we'll talk about that in a minute. Galactic Healer. Move forward with an open mind. We have Enterprise. And we have Journey. Okay, these are really good. Like, really good. Okay, so the Star card, this is dreams coming true. This is your wish card, right? This is reach up to the stars and pull your dream right down. It's yours. Just handpick it. This is what I'm getting for this reading. And because it's coming with the Lovers, it's a union, a choice, a path that you're going down with somebody that is feeling really good, mostly because of that Star card. This is something you want. This is something you are into. What I'm going to say is, we have this open mind card and this Eclipse in Capricorn. Reevaluate success. It can be definitely success. You know, you think about your job and your career and, you know, your stocks and bonds and all that, your investments and stuff, right? This is reevaluating success in terms of relationships, where before, and I wonder if, okay, so that Devil card that came up in April, was it April, I think, right? April or May, whatever, where that might have been like either some hanky shit going on with your other half or your boss or whatever. It could be more of a tumultuous thing, like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like how you interact with each other that kind of went sour. So we could get that from this too. Here's why I say this. The reevaluating success, it's what do you consider a successful relationship, partnership, friendship? What do you think? I wonder if a lot of the shit pot that was stirred in the beginning of the year was because what you considered successful or what you wanted maybe wasn't exactly what was in line for you. And now you're feeling a change. You're feeling drawn to something else. This star might be that change in perception and the change in what you really want, which is a beautiful thing. Like I love this energy. I think it's fantastic. We got enterprise and journey. This is making something. This is making something, going in a direction that you want to go. And it's a positive thing. Like all of those cards are extremely positive. So look, July, August, your summer's shaping up really well. Let's look at September. Magician. Let's make it a good one with the Magician. King of Pentacles. Fuck, this is good. Okay, I'm telling you, already, even just 3 months into the latter half of the year, it's already better for you later in the year. Okay, Moon and Virgo. We have contentment. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. Health of a relationship, I'm feeling. Astral travel. Caution needed. We have appreciation. And we have message. Okay, so the Magician and the King of Pentacles. Oh, this is so good. Okay, the Magician, this is alchemy, okay? This is a like law of attraction. This is manifestation. This is being able to get, create, achieve whatever you want. You have the tools, you can do it. That's the Magician card. King of Pentacles, this guy, this is experience and wisdom. This guy gets it. And coupled with this Magician card, oh my God, like that's some fucking powerful energy. It's really good. I said this before, I think. The world is your oyster. Yeah, with that energy, for sure. Okay, we do have the caution needed, and I think that's going to be, we're going to come back to that. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm jumping all over the place. Okay, the chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. I think quite often, and I'm getting this because it's probably like a relationship card, whether romantic or not, right? This is self-care, okay? Make sure that whatever it is you're doing with this other half, sorry, my fucking bangs are driving me crazy. Anyone want to come and like cut them or tease them or something? Any hairdressers in the house? So this is telling me that maybe as you were trying to figure shit out and, you know, whatever, right? You were focused so much on the other party within the relationship that you kind of neglected yourself a bit. So I think this is just a, hey, you know what? Make sure you're taking care of yourself as you're doing all of this stuff. And that's part of the caution needed. The next cards we have are appreciation and message. So you're going to get some accolades. You're going to get a thank you. You're going to get a thumbs up. You're going to get a, you know what? Thanks for being my friend. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for not ditching me, whatever. I'm feeling that very much. But you're in a position of some really good power. You really do have the power to manifest. September. Yeah, September is going to be a big month for you as well in a really positive way. October, we have the Chariot. Great way to follow up that kind of energy, let me tell you. Ace of Cups, new beginning, new outlook. Eclipse and Taurus, reevaluation, a change of heart. Lots of change in I think, more around your thoughts and feelings and beliefs too. Ground your light. Let your soul shine. We have assertion, and we have change. Okay, this is it. Okay, things are going to move forward. That's Chariot energy for sure. And it's something new around Cups. This is around your emotions, your feelings, and whatever. Goes right with this change of heart, literally. Like, this totally makes sense. The Let Your Soul Shine, this is you having taken care of yourself. You've done that self-care, you've chilled, you're relaxed, you're looking at the whole situation. And now what you're doing is, the assertion piece is you being able to be assertive, right? And say, okay, I know that I was really doing this for you a lot, and I know that I did this in the past, and you could come to me and expect, you knew what answer to expect, right? You knew what reaction to expect. Well, you know what? I have to set some boundaries, or I need to make some changes, whatever it is. Okay. And it says change. So there you go. Yeah, I need to set some boundaries and make some changes. And that's it. Like, this is who I am. This is how it's going to be. And I hope it's good, like, for you, because, I think we can move forward with this and we'll be good, as long as you're chill with it. Here's what's going to happen in November. We have the Death card. We have the Two of Wands. We have Eclipse in Leo, compassion. Shine brightly like the star you are. This keeps coming back to like that self-care and let your light shine kind of thing. Light codes, travel awaits you. We have extremism, and we have occupation. Okay, I think that there's going to be some kind of a turning point, and almost like this is what came to me, a rebalance of some sort. With the Death card, this is something ending, right? So that something new can happen. So this is a complete change, okay? The Two of Wands, this is looking at a situation and going, which way am I or we going to take this, okay? Because what was the old, so I'm talking your January to May kind of shit probably, it's not going to fly anymore. We have to take this down and rebuild. That's very much what I'm feeling through the whole thing. Shine brightly like the star you are. That's that self-care piece again. Don't forget that. Travel awaits you. Get this. Oh my God. So this is so funny. So I want you to see this. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Oh, it's a bird. Okay. See, get this. So we have extremism, but here it's like a bird coming out of the sky. I thought it was a plane. So I was like, oh, there's your travel, literally. But the extremism with occupation, here's what I got with this. Okay. Yeah, you might actually be doing some travel. It might just be around change. So travel to me can also mean just a change in scenery, a change in home, right? It's moving from one place to another. With the extremism card and occupation, whatever is going on around this energy, right? Whatever is going on, because we got Chariot energy here, make sure you don't do something like, this is the extremism piece, don't do something like throwing yourself into your work to avoid sticky situations or crappy behavior or whatever. That's just something to be mindful of, okay? Because yeah, we have some, it's that Two of Wands. It's making the decision. It's almost like this extremism and occupation, like you throw yourself into that so you can avoid making this decision. And I think we all know that rarely bodes well for you. Anybody. And I'm not talking you specific, I'm talking anyone, right? Let's look at December. We have Judgment, usually a great card. We have Seven of Wands. We have Eclipse in Scorpio, regeneration. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. We have Between Worlds, new direction. We have Power. And we have Pathway. For you, this is all good. This is all really good. The Judgment card, it's like, it's a call to action, or it's like an aha moment. It's an awakening of sorts. And I think that's you finally making that Two of Wands decision of where you want to go. because we've got new directions, right? So you're headed down a new pathway, right? Stand firm in the eye of the storm is, I think, whoever has been on this journey with you, they might not be liking it so much. We have power. Whoever this was, were they like hard on you because they feel like they have lost power, right? Like, why are you in control now? I want to be in control. I was the one who made the decisions and whatever. Why are you making the decisions now? Like, it's that kind of feeling, like power struggle. It's not even power struggle. That's not the way I want to word it. It's not that kind of energy. It's more not so much someone fighting back for power, but questioning why you now have power. Okay? They're not going to fight you for it, but they're questioning, well, why? Why did you do all that? Well, maybe because, I don't know, whatever. Because you're a jerk, right? I'm making shit up now. At the end of the day, we also have this pathway card. So this direction you take, whatever it is, even if the other person's pissed off, for you, this is good. And I say this every time this card comes up, even though I've never even read the book on these cards, because I usually don't do that. I should someday. But what I get from this really reminds me of it. I always get cornucopia. I always get abundance from this card. This path is taking you towards this beautiful light. And beyond that, the doors open and you're like, oh my God, look at what's out there. Look at all this stuff. Look at what I can do and what can I have, what I can be, who I can hang out with. And it's a really good thing. So I like that way to wrap up December. If someone falls out of your life, it's meant to be and it's for a good reason. And at the end of the day, no matter what happens through the whole year, I think you're going to find by the end of December, you're feeling pretty good about yourself and about your life. So that's good. I love that. Oh my God. So yeah, rough start to the year. Not going to lie. But man, the summer's looking really good for you. And I think the year wraps up well as well. So, oh my God, you should be so happy about that. So I hope you love this. Also, please like, share, and subscribe, right? The more comment too. I forget to say that all the time. The more activity that happens on my channel, the more YouTube likes it and will like kickstart more of the algorithms, which, you know, would be great for me and my little wee channel. So I would love you dearly if you could do that. But you know what, Virgo? I love you dearly anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? Right. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. So until next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Virgo. Bye.